Welcome to the Explainer. AI assistants are popping up everywhere, right? And they all promise to totally change the way we work. But what's the deal with Google's version, Gemini? Is it actually any different? Well, today we're going to break it all down and see if it really lives up to the hype.
I mean, we've all been there, haven't we? That feeling like you're just drowning in digital work. It's this never-ending mountain of tasks, and you always feel like you're just one step behind.
And it's not just annoying. All that time you spend digging for that one specific email or trying to pull one tiny insight out of some super dense report, it's mentally draining. It just completely kills your creative momentum.
But what if your tools could do all that heavy lifting for you? Just imagine having an assistant that's already built right into this stuff you use every day, an assistant that actually understands your work and helps you get it done, like way faster.
And that, right there, is where Google Gemini comes into the picture. But here's the thing you have to get. To really understand it, you've got to look past the simple chat window. Its real power isn't just what it can do, it's where it does it, right across the entire Google ecosystem you're already in.
Okay, so before we dive deeper, it helps to know there are a couple of different engines kind of running under the hood here. Think of it this way. You've got the Flash models, and they're all about speed, perfect for quick stuff like translations or simple summaries. Then you have the Pro models. These are for depth. This is when you need the AI to really think through a complex problem. So, a good rule of thumb? Go with Pro for the tricky stuff, and use Flash when you just need a fast answer, right now.
All right, so with those two engines in mind, let's see what they actually power. We're going to start with how Gemini can basically put your daily grind on steroids, handling all those routine tasks, but with some seriously powerful new tricks.
And I'm not talking about some far-off future stuff. This is real. Like, you can take a kind of weak one-line performance review you wrote and have Gemini instantly flesh it out into this strong, super detailed paragraph. Or get this, you can take a picture of a data table from a printed handout and ask Gemini to just pull all the numbers out into a format you can actually edit. You can even feed it a YouTube video about storytelling and ask it to break down the core framework so you can use it in your own presentation. Pretty cool, right?
But look, handling your everyday tasks, that's really just the warm-up act. The real game changer is how Gemini can morph from being a simple assistant into a legitimate creative and research partner.
Okay, first up is this feature they're calling deep research. Seriously, imagine having a whole team of research analysts on standby. You just give them a topic, and they go out and pull together a super detailed report for you. That's basically what this is.
And the best part is, you're not just a bystander, you're in the driver's seat. So after you give it your prompt, Gemini comes back with a research plan. And this is the crucial step. You get to review its plan, edit it, and make sure the final report is laser-focused on exactly what you need, all before it even starts the real work.
200. Just let that sink in for a second. That's how many different websites Gemini can check out and synthesize for just one research report. I mean, can you imagine how long that would take a person? We're talking hours, maybe even days of manual work done in just a few minutes. All right, next up is another feature called Canvas. Now, this isn't about just asking a question and getting an answer. Think of it more like an interactive, collaborative workspace. It's a place where you and the AI are literally working together on something in real time.
So for example, you could be co-authoring a blog post with it. You can ask it to change the tone from formal to casual with just one click. And this part is just wild, you can tell it to take that entire piece of writing and turn it into the actual code for a working one-page website. A website you can preview right there, instantly.
Okay, so all of this brings us to what a lot of people think is Gemini's ultimate trump card. It's not just about the AI model itself, it's how it's woven so deeply into the fabric of the tools you probably already use every single day.
So what's Gemini's secret weapon? What's its unfair advantage against all the competitors out there? Well, it's not just about having a smarter model, it's about having better access. It's the ability to tap into all that intelligence without ever having to leave the app you're already working in.
And this is all done through the Gemini side panel. So picture this, you're in a Google Doc, right? You can just type the @ symbol to find a specific file in your drive, tell Gemini to summarize it, and then pop that summary right into your document, all without ever switching tabs. You can ask it to summarize an entire folder of files or find that one needle in a haystack email from 3 months ago.
And all of this, it all serves one really crucial purpose: focus. By bringing the AI to you, this deep integration just cuts down on all that mental friction from switching apps all the time. It helps you stay in the zone, in that productive flow state.
Okay, but let's be real for a minute.
to give you the full picture, we have to talk about the other side of the coin. Gemini is an incredibly powerful assistant, for sure, but it's not perfect. It's a new technology, and it's definitely got its limitations.
So on the good side, it's everything we've just talked about, right? That deep ecosystem integration is absolutely its killer feature. You've got groundbreaking tools like deep research and Canvas, plus some really thoughtful privacy stuff like temporary chats, which is a great addition.
Now for the other side. Some users have reported that its safety filters can be a little oversensitive, sometimes blocking requests that are totally fine. A few of the app integrations, like the one for Google Calendar, still feel a bit clunky and underdeveloped, and here's a key trade-off. If you want a Gemini to learn your style and give you personalized help, you have to leave your chat activity turned on.
So here's the bottom line. Gemini is an incredibly capable copilot. It can absolutely help you navigate, research, and create amazing things. But you're still the one flying the plane. The key is to use it with purpose, with clear intention.
And really, that's the big question this kind of technology leaves us with. When you can spend less of your time on all the busy work and more of your time on the big, creative ideas, what new possibilities does that unlock for you? What will you create?